All right, hey everybody, back with, we got a little bit of an update here for you. Now it's nothing confirmed from Toyota, but it is hopeful thinking that I'm actually seeing come from people that I think might know more than what we do. And they're putting it in the comments, and we want to I'm going to bring it to your attention and let you know, again, nothing confirmed, but it is my job to bring you any information we get, and this stuff sounds like it's got some solid possibilities to it. But basically we know that the recall with the Tundra motors, they don't know what they're going to do. I have all this information here for you. We'll go through it real quick and then we'll talk about that. But I did a full video on this not too long ago, whatever it was, 4, 5, 6 days ago. Recall update for the Toyota Tundra. It's not good news, but maybe there's a silver lining. In here, we had talked about the NHTSA, how they updated the NHTSA site. And then there's also people that are commenting on it. Oh, that's not true. I don't see it on there. NHTSA site, I was just there. It's not updated. This guy's full of crap. Well, it's right there still today, just like it was when I made it in a video 4 days ago. And it says right here for you, remember, we are supposed to get a letter mailed out, expected to be mailed on July 15th, letters to owners explaining them to what it was. And then we said this was the update that was just added to this. This was not here originally. A second notice will be sent once the remedy is available, anticipated in the fourth quarter. Owners may contact Toyota customer service, blah blah blah. But this sentence was recently added to this. Okay, it was not there in the original one. Now, I also went ahead for you real quick and I pulled up every one of these letters, all of the supporting documentation that you see right here, 5 assorted or associated documents. Okay, we pulled up every one of these. You can pause this and read them if you want to. We've talked about them before in full detail. Talks about the vehicles, but I'm putting them here for you so you can just pause them and read them, or you can go to the NHTSA site. The stuff is really still there, according, like I said, some of these people crack me up with this stuff like I'm lying to you. I just did it live on here right there for you. People do definitely crack you up sometimes, but here's the other documents right here. These are all from the May 30 time frame. They are putting all the information in here for you. They are giving you all of these details. I will hurry through this. I know some of you guys don't care for this, but we will do it quickly. But I'm putting it on here for people that want to hurry up and pause this, and you can read this stuff, or you can go right to the website and download all of these documents. Okay, they're all here for you. They go through every single detail on here, explaining the timeline of what's happening, things of that nature. You can see it goes all the way back till March 2022 is when they started finding out about these. All this information here for you at your fingertips. These are all 5 of the associated documentations on here. One of them did say that letters they will be notified between July 15th and the 29th. I don't know what letter it is, but this letter that's supposed to be mailed out by July 15th, 2024. And see, now it's updated. The second notice will be sent once the remedy is available, but that second notice remedy available is what we now see updated here in this highlighted sentence on their site now. Okay, and they did change that mailed July 15th on one of these documents somewhere in here, and all this information, I'm not going to scroll through it all for you, but somewhere in here it says that it will be, that documentation will be mailed to owners between July 15th and the 29th, and it is one of these. It is in here for you. Again, you're going to have to dive in for yourself for it if you don't believe me, but it's there. I don't lie to you, okay? But so we know that fact here, they're saying they're looking for a remedy. They'll let you know they're anticipating fourth quarter. In this video, I had stated in here that hopefully the silver lining, as I show down here in the bottom, the silver lining down here, hopefully the silver lining was they were going to be working on long blocks. That's why they're waiting till that long, so that they can get the long blocks made and have them there and figure out logistics to get them put into vehicles. Okay, we covered this in this video. Go watch it. I'll link it at the end for you. It was a very good video trying to help these owners out and stuff like that. Well, on this particular video, I got 2 comments that I found that were very, very interesting. So I dug into them a little more. So we go here. Okay, we got this one right here. Okay, see this spot right here that, hang on, let me get something that can highlight. Actually, I'm not even going to, we're just going to roll this over it. But see here, where it says right here, heard from a little birdie, Toyota will be doing long blocks. Okay, and it says, and even another guy on here, cite your source, mister. You know, we want to know where. Haven't heard where, and he's probably not obligated to say. I also have their names, kind of the pertinent ones in this comics, blocked out, just for the sake of this video. I don't need to go publishing that everywhere. I don't think he cares here, but point being, I did block that out, but heard from a little birdie, Toyota will be doing long blocks. Caught my attention. That was 4 days ago. I was excited. You can even see my comment right here. That would be a video I hope and pray I get to make. It would be followed up with more videos praising Toyota and would make many owners very happy. Remember, everything I'm doing on this is about helping Toyota owners. Okay, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people attack me like, you don't know what you're talking about. Toyota will take care of everybody. Toyota do this. This has been going on for a long time, and there's a lot of really bummed out, upset, and pissed off Toyota owners out there right now that have been dragged through the dirt, left hanging, and the way Toyota has handled this up till now for all of them has been sorely disappointing and horrible. Okay, and too quiet and no information and no nothing, and it's not good. And the people that are complaining about this and saying that us on YouTube are complaining about it too much and just looking for views, they obviously don't own one. Because if they did, they wouldn't have that attitude. If you own this truck and it's broke down in your driveway, you just paid 70 grand for, and then 3 months later it's broke in your driveway as a dead weight, and now you're told it could be 4 months before you even hear a word about what's going to happen to it, and then you have no idea what it's going to be, and you get no loaner, no nothing, you'd be pretty furious. So you keep that crap to yourself. Nobody cares what your opinion is when you don't own one if you're going to act that way. So that was one comment right here, though. Heard from a little birdie, Toyota's going to do long blocks. Caught my attention. Then today, this morning, I get another one on that same one from somebody else. Again, I marked it off right here. Okay, marked it off. It says, and this gets deeper, but it says, Toyota is replacing long blocks. They've slowed Tundra production down to surplus the engines. We're just waiting for a date. They are hardly kicking the can down the road. They've been prepping all of our shops to be prepared. This kind of recall can't just happen overnight. Relax. Again, like I said, get mad at me. Again, if he owned one of these and his was down and you went by the information we get from NHTSA and we get from Toyota, there's no relaxing. Okay, we'd be pissed off as can be, and so would he. But apparently, again, I have to relax because this kind of recall just doesn't happen, and they're hardly kicking the can down the road. Everything we've heard for the past 3 months has been kicking the can down the road in a complete joke. It's been disgusting is what it is. But this is good news. Now, who is this guy? Okay, I'm like, okay, well, this one, I have the ability I own a YouTube channel to pull up that info and see how many comments he's made on other things that I've done. So I've done that. So we popped this up. Okay, and again, I got his name hidden here, but you can see on here he's got 5 comments on my channel. I've watched several of these informative videos on the recall, and it's just stirring the pot. Again, like I said, some people don't get it, but this one I find interesting right here. This middle one, okay, on this last video I did on the silver lining stuff. Okay, I've built 4 of them so far. There is no issue with them when they're built right. Toyota doesn't do long blocks. Okay, again, I built 4 of them so far. They went perfect because they left the shop and he hasn't heard nothing. And even if they did break down, if he fixed them and they leave and 2,000 or 3,000 miles later they break down, you think that owner of that truck's bringing it back to the same Toyota dealer? Most likely not. So he'd never hear of it anyway. So that's kind of mute and not relevant. But the point that's interesting here for this guy is I've built 4 of them so far. Love hearing that. Okay, like I said, I don't like his tone in this kind of stuff. He thinks of me as the bad guy here when I'm just trying to update and help people. Like I said, his tone kind of pisses me off with that. It's like, quit trying to fight the messenger here and quit taking offense to the fact that I'm trying to point out the shortfalls of how Toyota's dealing with this. But he did comment on here. He's built 4 so far, so he's some sort of a Toyota tech. And he said right here, Toyota is replacing the long blocks. They slowed Tundra production down to surplus the engines. We are now just waiting for a date. They hardly kicking the can down the road, and they're prepping all of our shops to be prepared. Okay, and again, then he kicks in with this kind of stuff. This recall just can't happen overnight. Relax. It's that condescending stuff. Like I said, seriously, dude. But I do appreciate him commenting on here and giving us this information. It seems like insider information. information. This one here seems like insider information. I heard from a little birdie, Toyota will be doing long box. This seems like stuff that we aren't getting. They're not giving any sources. They're not going to give us this information. So it could be. It's the best I can give you right now. I cannot give you more. I cannot say definite. We don't know. But with Toyota being so tight-lipped and telling us absolutely nothing, nothing new on the NHTSA site, nobody giving us anything, maybe this is stuff that we're not supposed to know. Maybe it's leaked because of insider info, and maybe it's a good thing, and maybe it gives you a little bit of hope that this is what's going to happen. And maybe me making this video that people are like, I need to relax and this kind of stuff. But maybe this video gets out there enough where Toyota sees it and goes, ah, man, see more of this talk on crate motors, more of this talk on long blocks. Look at this guy. It's all he keeps talking about is we need to do this. And all these people are watching. It's getting upsetting. Man, maybe we ought to just do this before we lose all our customers. Would that be a bad thing? Am I really doing wrong here by saying this? Am I really doing wrong because I don't have official information and I'm just getting your hopes up? I'm giving you what I have. Do with it as you please. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.